We've done it. Hit Master. Master Berserker. I still need to hit Master on the other 3 characters. That's going to be brutal. I'm wondering if I could do it before hitting 1,000 subscribers. If everything keeps going like it has been, which is amazing and blows my mind, I can't even comprehend like the YouTube numbers. They're awesome to me. If that keeps happening, how long do I have? We're getting like 10 a day. That only gives me like, there's no way it keeps up at 10 a day. That would only give me like 35 days. 35 days is very doable. I think I'm going to do Pyro next. I also have to figure out if I want to keep playing the beta. The beta doesn't appeal to me as much as I hoped that it would. There's a lot of RNG in it. And I'm hoping they end up changing some of it. Okay, I hadn't really thought through what I'm doing too much. I thought I wanted to play Pyro. That's about as far as my thinking went. So yeah, we're going to play Pyro next, and we'll figure out what we're doing after this new... What is the word I'm looking for? For resuming my quest for Pyro, hitting Master. I guess just resuming. But there's a different word. I just noticed that glowing by these two. Kind of cool. Pyro. I have to think about what I'm doing with Pyro. We want to look at the class items first. Class items for Pyro. This one. Okay, but it wants mana. It's good. It's not really good. Crusader. Can be good, but you really got to do the holy thing and the regen thing. And you have to be able to make use of the regen. It's good, though. It is good. This one, I probably don't want to do Dark Phoenix. I just don't enjoy it. I think it's very strong. This one I should learn, but God, I don't want to. I have to look at the ice items. I'll look at those in a second. Dragon is one that I want to build. Okay, so my thoughts are Dragon, Crusader, Friendly Fire. Forget these two mostly. I think I can get by with only trying to build around 3 of these. And I will end up picking, like I would say on Berserker, I was 45% Anvil, like 25% Puppies, 10% Brass Knuckles. Those percents aren't going to add up. And then very rarely I would take the Shaman Mask or the Deer thing. Those percents probably do not add to anywhere near 100. Okay, we want to put everything back on. And I wanted to see class specific, so why did I turn everything on? Class specific ice. So this is epic. This is godly. This is unique. This is epic. How many of these are like crafted? This is rare, this is rare. Okay, so I think that's the main thing, that these are rare for these two. If we go to item info, click this. So this just drops. This just drops. Gated by, gated by. This is crafted. It's from 2 rares. Is this any good? 30% chance to prevent on melee 5 damage, remove 0.5 stamina, and inflict 1 up to 10 frost. That one requires deck of cards. Right. Why does it say gated by? Can you randomly start getting this card? Because I thought that you can make this dragon on Reaper. I'm pretty sure you can. It's not actually gated by this. That is a lie, I'm pretty sure. Okay. The rest of these do seem to be gated, but it's mostly because you can't get these two. I think I'm just going to say no ice. Filter. Turn everything back on. So builds that I want to do, though. I think early on, Molten Dagger can be very strong. It requires a rare dagger. I think this spear can be broken. It requires a rare spear. I think, but the main thing is they're cheap to make. They only cost 2 flames plus the rare. I think this whip, if I could feed it spikes, can get me a lot of heat. That would work well with friendly fire. I think this staff is one of the most broken items in the game. You have to be able to feed it mana. And you have to get the pieces for the staff. The staff is very expensive. 18 gold. I've only acquired it twice. What else? Dragons. I don't know how dragons work yet. But I do think they could be good. I don't understand how they are as good as they are a lot of the time. Dancing dragon is not worth thinking about too much. Is there anything else that I should really be considering? Can I get Genie Lamp to pop? It would be difficult. I don't really build luck. I don't really build spikes. I could be building mana, but it depends. For friendly fire, I am, but I consume it. So there aren't that many builds that I just saw. Basically, Flame Whip. I'm trying not to do the Phoenix thing. If I'm not doing the Phoenix, I'm probably not doing Dark Saber. I could do Phoenix Dark Saber. Just depends what lines up. I have to think about this armor and this shield. Think about defense. Food is tempting. Food is tempting because heat works really well with things that don't use stamina. Food is weird because of this stupid amulet. This stupid amulet is so strong. But it's so much RNG. You're paying 3 gold to roll the dice if it's full cost. And if you don't hit that amulet, the other ones... Or if you're not building food and you do hit this one, then it just makes you sad. This item has like too many... The 30% is a big number to speed up all of your foods. That number of stars is way too large. And the fact that when you buy a food, it can restock into any class's food. So you can find cheese or chili. That is crazy. Pandemonium. If I found this. One of the discussions in the Discord was about this amulet and Pandemonium. It was more for Reaper, but it could be good on Pyro. I have to think about this torch. Like, what do I want for the early game item beyond this and this? Would I take torch? Would I take burning sword for 40% chance to gain 1 heat, 5 heat gained? This weapon, this and star weapons gain +1 damage. If you're gaining lots of heat, this one's really good. It uses 1 stamina, has a 1.6 cooldown, 0.6 per second. That's weird. Why is that the case? 1.6 per second. If we look at this one. Oh, the cooldown on this is worse than on this. I did not realize that. What about 1.6 seconds, 1 stamina used? 1.6 seconds, 1 stamina used. On hit, gain heat. That one is good. 4 heat gained. This and star weapons gain damage. 5 damage per second. Huh. This requires 4 whetstones. It only takes up 3 space, unlike... No, this one also takes up 3 space. It has a lot of stars. This one is just +4 damage. I'm still thinking. What do I think about prismatics? Prismatics would work with vampire. And it works with magic. Heat stone. Golden pan. This plus dragons would be really good. This cat. Same with puppies. Dragons take up more space than puppies, and basically they do damage. Where puppies do who knows what. Puppies do all kinds of things. This draconic orb is pretty crappy, but the crits can be really important. Okay, I think that's enough. So we're gonna take this, but I take a 6 gold shovel. 6 gold shovel's a little bit weird, but otherwise, what am I looking for? I think I'm gonna skip on the shovel. There are other things I can get. Huh. Should I get the torch? Probably. Torch versus just getting the burning coal. I think burning coal is pretty good. Could take the pig. I'm not gonna take the pig. I'm going to take the dagger. Oh, but the dagger means I can't light the coal. I'm going to take this. I'd like this to come up here. How do I position this? All right, let's put this broom right here. Put this right here. Put this right here. There is something I need to figure out with this shiny shell at some point. Good enough? Start the battle. Stamina use, we don't have stamina, but the hope is that we kill them before we run out. We should be able to. They went double wooden sword banana. It's an early chili, which is really good with this dagger. Am I keeping this sword in? Probably. That chili. I do want the chili. What did I buy? Just a bag for 4 gold. Ah. Start the battle. It's not like broom does that much more damage than sword. So even if I do run out of stamina, it doesn't make too much difference. The dagger should do some damage. I don't have much heat to feed it, but should do enough. What just happened? They just healed for 8. That stupid totem. We won, but wow, that stupid totem. If we look at the healing, so damage dealt, I should have done way more damage. 105 against 43. They healed a crazy amount. 52 healing, 40 of it from that totem. Ah. I do not have enough heat to support a second dagger. Good to know. Can get more heat. That banana is helpful right now. So right now, I could fit this and this, or I can get some heat and say forget the banana. But I do think I'm going to need the banana. Ah, it's kind of a tough call. No banana for now. Take the stone, even though I don't think it contributes to anything. Okay, start the battle. Wait. Stop. What about this? What about this? I would have to give up this and this. Can I feed it spikes? How do you feed it spikes? That's only if I'm turning it into the flame whip. I could just use the regular whip right now, and it would win fights, but it costs 8 gold. Alright, just go. 4 gold, that would be an easy purchase. I would sell these, if I needed to. They're doing a similar build, except they don't have a dagger. And I do. And that dagger has made all the difference. If we look at the damage, the dagger is my largest damage dealer. For 6 gold. No stamina cost. Dagger's broken. So now, I haven't thought through this armor too much. What about that glove? Glove is weird. It does work with the dagger. And it works with the chili. Maybe that's enough for me. Could be enough. I still have 2 spaces left. Ideally, I would use those 2 spaces to put this here. If I'm not doing that, it would be good to get the dagger hit by this whetstone. It feels tricky but doable. No, it doesn't. It almost feels doable. I have to decide between 4 max HP or 1 extra damage. On the dagger, will I get 4 attacks? I don't know. Should be able to do both. Oh, if I could get the gloves to hit the broom now, that would be kind of good. Broom's not as good as the dagger, though. It's not. Put the stone in. Start the battle. No pigs. We should win this as long as we get their health to drop low enough that they don't gain... They only have 1 weapon anyways. So the poison is the main concern. But my damage should be scaling enough. Hopefully. We need like 2 more big dagger stabs. 1 more big dagger stab. There we go. Looking at the damage. That dagger did 117 damage. Took 22 seconds to do it though. Still had heat left at the end. I got up to 7 mana. Took me 22 seconds to get to 7 mana. So like this amulet, to me, this is not fun gameplay. This one's kind of fun. I'm gonna take it. Very expensive. That's basically the whole turn. That is the whole turn. Could buy the banana. Do I think I need it? Meh. Maybe. Really looking for the pieces to turn this broom into the fire thing. This one is questionable. This whetstone, heat might just be better. Especially now that it could speed up the oil lamp. I'm gonna keep the whetstone, but it's a tricky call. Like, if I was using up all my heat with the dagger, then it would be an easy heat decision. But because I have the chili pepper, I don't really use the heat as quick as I generate it. I use it slightly quicker. Okay, you shred buffs. We have a problem. Shredding buffs is one of the ways that I think you can beat Pyro very easily. Especially if it's a mana-dependent Pyro, which I'm thinking about building mana-dependent Pyros. I don't really think it's the health potion, but it could be... Got this on sale. It could be. Okay. What about the mana potion? Probably not the mana potion. Mana potion would just be if I was trying to make the magic torch. I don't believe that I am. So I would like this to go like this. Stick to go like this. This to go like this. It's difficult to do that. Yeah. Could I slide this whole bag over? Possibly. Probably. Okay. If I was going to try and do that, I think this would come down here. This can always scoot down. This can go like this. Dagger gets to go like this. So the reason we're doing this is so that this broom only sticks one into here so that I can get one more fire item into here. Could I do better than that? Because ideally, I would get 2 more fire items into there. Feels like I could. Figure that out. Put this back. So my goal... Right, this is supposed to get hit by those gloves. And it wants to be in this bag. Okay, that does make things a little bit tricky. See how that goes. I'm going to turn all of this sideways. The reason I'm doing that is so that this can fit here. Glove can go here. This can hit this. Blueberry can go here. Cool. I'm not using the potion bag to get my +1 buff, which kind of sucks. But this fire bag should be good now. I believe. We have 3 spaces for this plus this. It's pretty perfect. At some point, I probably need to ditch this sword, especially if I'm not going to get the stamina to run 2 items. Could just get a banana, though. Stamina potions aren't a great solution on Pyro. What round is it? It's round 6. We have 4 hearts. Let's go. Could make a chili goobert. That's a strong weapon. But I don't have spikes or much regen. A little bit, 3 regen, but it's gone now. Or no, 2 regen at the start. Right, I haven't crafted the potion yet. We lost. Vampire and a hammer. I could switch to hammer. Kind of weird. It costs 8. I don't have any pigs. I'm gonna say no. But it is better than this broom I currently have. I'm leaning towards getting a little bit of mana and doing the fire thing. The friendly fire. Just because I feel a bit desperate. This helmet's a little bit tempting. But I need bags. This sword. And the shield. Shield's full price. Sword. This potion as well. Potion is interesting. Let's look at these gloves. These gloves are right here. Gloves of Power. Start of battle. Star weapons deal 20% damage, but attack 10% slower, plus 20% damage. Weapon hits gains 5 armor. It's pretty good for stamina. It works well with heat. It really wants to hit 2 weapons. Like it would no longer work with the chili, which kind of sucks. It is half price though. And I wouldn't have to worry about positioning it next to the chili anymore. And I never really build those gloves, so I'm not used to them, so it would be good for me to try a new thing. These are all points in favor of making the stone gloves. kind of like it. This weapon already attacks slow, though. Still, extra damage. What about dragons? Just a plain dragon. If I have nothing going, then the subclass for dragons could be an option as well. We do have the Khaleesi dragon skin. That's a point in favor of dragons. This could go here, this could go here, except then I can't get 2 blueberries speeding up the chili, and the chili's important to me. Am I doing the gloves or not? Not currently. What about this sword? I have to take that sword over this broom. I don't know, I don't have to sell the broom right now. This would be a way to get spikes for that spike whip if you upgrade the potion, which I just sold the stone, so I'm probably not doing that. So right now, I could go Crusader. I could kind of go Dragon, but not really. I could go Friendly Fire because I've got 2 mana items. My options are pretty open. Okay. Start the battle. They don't have much, but they have defense, and they can heal, and they have a cheese. I feel like they really wanted this torch and hammer to be activating the Goobert. And then they possibly could have won. Except that my stuff does scale a little bit. This dagger scales. 21 to 25 damage. I would take a second dagger still, I think. Leaning towards this one. Can I make use of the fire? I don't know. Fire's good. If I did this, then the stone gloves become a little bit better, I think. Because you can get lots of fire. This one's just easiest to play around. There's a broom on sale. There's another chili. So ideally, I want this one sticking out of the fire bag a little bit. But we don't have to go ideally. Like, this is pretty good, too. Ideally just means, like, if it was absolutely perfect. But it does not have to be absolutely perfect by any means. I need a bag. I have stuff to sell. Right now, I am using this sword, which does like regen, but I don't plan on using that sword for a long time. This bag. Do I keep the broom? I think it's time to get rid of this sword. I have to get rid of something. Could go with the spear. Spear's interesting. What is this build? Who sets up their bag like this? I set up my bag like this. It is me. I am the one who has done this. Do I want the gloves? Kind of. I kind of want this to attack quick, though. It's not that much slower. I'm gonna hold off. And buy a stone of power. Start the battle. Okay. You have 1 paw up. So you're not speeding up your big bowl of treats. They're not doing much. They're making vampire armor. Do I win with only 2 vampire? I don't have much healing. We already drank our potion. It's not looking great. We won with 1 HP. If we open the logbook, We did actually have 1 HP, it looks like, at the end. Against -2. That was a super close fight. Why? So bad at clicking through at the end. Crap, I just sold the sword. The sword's right here. The sword is right here. There's a stamina potion. I have no bananas. There's the mana orb. I kept the broom. I think we're going with the mana orb. That's a lot to invest, hoping I find the epic draconic orb. Think it's epic? Where is it? I don't see it. Oh, it's right here. Draconic orb, epic. We have a 25% chance to see epics right now. It costs 8 gold if I don't see it on sale. I have a bunch of stuff to sell. If I found it, it would take me 2 turns to craft this thing. I have mana. Wait a second. The mana staff is just better than Hungry Blade, I think. Okay. That's good enough for me. That is good enough for me. But if I can get the fire staff, then I just need some defense. This happy flame is a little bit less happy now that that broom's in its way. Unless we find draconic. That's kind of like draconic, except not at all. I think I'm gonna ditch this. Ah, but I said defense. I think I'm gonna ditch. This could go right here. Ditch that. I gotta ditch something. I need to ditch something more. Wait, I'm never putting this sword in. Ditch that. This one. That's 3 chilies. Okay, so we have a bunch of heat. We have a bunch of heat. Could I move this? Yes. Yes, yes. By moving that, I can now speed this up. That's good because I have a bunch of mana. Oh, right. You're going to be competing for mana. It's worth it if I get the Draconic Orb. If I don't get it... Now. 25% chance. Items. I think it's only a legendary, which is stupid because it's like a godly weapon. You are very much godly. You are unique, though. Sale chance is nice. I wonder if sale chance pays for itself. This wins fights. It's 12 gold. I can't take it. What about this? This also wins fights. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Time to sell this? Sells for 3. I really want that cap. I'm gonna sell it. There's another mana orb. Another mana orb kind of solves my problems. Kind of. This doesn't really fit. It almost fits. Okay, these potion belts are not correct. Should probably get the potion belts to be correct. This glove is weird. By getting the potion belts to be correct, I mean what? Getting the potion to go across 2 of them would be really good. Still have another chili. So that feels more correct. Crap. I was hoping to get this into the speed bag. I could get the broom into the speed bag. Can I? Okay. This orb costs 3. This is good. It's round 9 with 4 hearts left. Crap, they have Falcon Blade and Vampire. That's scary. And I do not have spikes. Good chance I lose this one. That Vampire plus Falcon is just really a good combo. Your accuracy. Why is your accuracy so low if you're a magic item? There's another blueberry. 3 blueberries kind of negates the need for this. Kind of. Especially since this is hard to position well. This thing can eat mana, though. The main thing is this was on sale. Let's look for what? We're looking for an epic. There's still a 45% chance that I hit a common or a rare. What is this upgrade? It upgrades 1 random thing. 1 of the 5. So there would be a 45% chance that it upgrades something from below epic. 25% chance that it... I don't know. I think it's like break even for my chances to see. The Draconic. I want this bag. I'm mostly rolling, though, because I want to see the Draconic. What about Genie Lamp? Oh, Genie Lamp is weird. So the thing that makes it weird, in my mind, is that it could trigger pretty quick, and I think spikes can beat some builds. The luck would get me some accuracy. The mana could do a little bit. I think I have enough mana. I have more than enough mana. I'm going to say no to it. Keep rolling. I want this. I want this. The glove's pretty good. Especially if I have enough mana and I have enough flames. Fine. It's a lot of gold to reserve. I should be trying to speed this up. Could do that. Am I being lazy? A little bit. A little bit. Start the battle. So we get 14 heat, quickly goes to 16. Mana is going up, not down. Wait, mana's out. It seems like we're keeping up with mana. I got up to 17 regen. Because you get 15 regen from this. I don't have a great way to make use of the 15 regen. If I can get to 60 heat, that ends a lot of fights. They had 14 spikes. This was doing 20 to 24. This was doing 24 to 26. That staff still does some damage. It's just the other staff does even more. Okay. I don't think I want a full price crown. Do I think I could use it? I don't know. Maybe. This potion is weird without a second potion to activate it. Bag of Flames. Bag of Flames is also a little bit weird. Alright, roll. I sold the other armor potion. Oil lamp. Oil lamp's okay. It's crazy how well I'm doing, considering it's just a magic staff and a molten dagger. Those are not real weapons. I have a stone up here. Huh. Start the battle. Chilies are real, though. I have a lot of chilies. Poison plus spikes. Does that scare me? A little bit. Do they have healing? They had some armor. They can block a bit. They have regen. They're dead. Impractically large greatsword. So this heart container is tempting. It's not like build making though. What about that amulet? What about it? Don't know. Can I now move this out? Probably. What does that get me? 4 HP. 4 max HP. It does not have much value. But that is like a fully optimal this thing. I need something that activates to go in this corner. Ideally, it would be this flame. Mana didn't seem to be a problem. This potion. Lightsaber's a way to use that regen. And it does some damage. Leaning towards this potion. Okay, how was this set up? It was set up strangely. That works. Keep the stone forever. Start the battle. Fanfare could screw up enemies. It is a pan with 2 blueberries. They get their mana from this. They have lots of damage reduction. The base damage reduction is 20%, plus another 10%, plus another... They have 50% damage reduction. Plus 5 seconds. Yeah, they're too strong. And they have spikes. And they still had a stone potion. Dragon. Cat. Dragon is interesting. I only have 2 hearts left. Wasn't I on 8 wins like forever ago? It's on sale. Take it, but plan on selling it back. This! Ideally, that would be an activator too, but it's not. This. Sell you. Sell you. We've done it. Do I need a mana orb? Items. So the thing is, this staff can drink mana. It only uses 2 mana. But this staff only uses... Oh no, this one uses 3. Never mind. It uses less mana. And it's got a slower cooldown, 1.8 versus 1.9. No, they're both 1.8. Okay. Then I don't think I need this orb. But we'll see. Especially you're using heat. What I need is defense. Flute is kind of defense. I need to live this turn. Start the battle. Potions are kind of defense. They have poison. They have defense. They have a lot of defense. Can that staff scale up quick enough? I don't have crits. I need a way to crit. Oh, I didn't get the staff yet. The staff is next turn. I was wondering why it was scaling so slowly. Need a way to crit. Need a way to crit. I also have to switch my gloves. Switch the gloves. Switch the gloves. I should have already switched the gloves onto this. That's a huge misplay. I should also be switching all the speed bags onto that. The dagger no longer really matters. It's here. It'll do things. But it's not that important. The gloves are important. So these speed things up by 20%. This speeds up by 10% for each fire item. If I put this here, it speeds up even more. The problem is now I have two competing things going for mana. And I don't know which is quicker. Interesting. Or which... I don't know which one's going to activate faster. It should be this staff, I would think. This dagger would like to go right there. Still have money. Could this work with Genie Lamp? Not this one, but the Fire Staff. It definitely could. Not the Fire Staff, the Fire Whip. I cannot think and play the video game at once. Can't do it. So these blueberries just became very important. We have 3 activators on this. What about that mana shield? Probably not. Roll. Stamina potion a concern? With a lot of heat. Could it be? I have 3 stamina bags. I don't think it is. This is very good. This one would be pretty good. It's not on sale. Do I need this bag? Eh. I would like this potion on sale, I think. Although, I die pretty quick to debuffs anyways, and I already cleanse a bit. Blind could be a problem. I do have the oil lamp. You have 90% accuracy. If I come up against a Phoenix debuff Pyro, do I just lose? Possibly. I need a way to make use of 15 regen. Heart container would be the way. I need defense. Huh. I do think I'm gonna take this bag. How do I fit it? If I put a bag up here, that makes it difficult to fit this bag. That would actually be hard to fit. I'd only be missing 3 spaces at that point. I'm not gonna reserve it. I already have a bunch of spaces open. We're using a bunch of flames. Flames are not good. Let's roll. Let's roll. This could get me mana right at the start. Mana at the start. Holy items. I don't have holy items. How much mana right at the start? little bit of mana. I wonder if I'm missing any of these triggers because I don't have mana at the start. It's a lot of gold to pay for mana at the start. This should be a godly item. This would speed it up. Blueberry is good. With the blueberries, I'm not going to get enough luck. I was going to say, enough mana to get luck. I think blueberry is worth taking. It also speeds up the chilies. Not the easiest to position. But it kind of is, as far as foods go. I just already have a lot of them. Start the battle. Could have sold stone plus flame to get a blueberry. I think mana right at the start would have value. I don't need much of it, just like 3 or 4, I think. And we lost. That's painful. Drop down only a little bit, like 3. -1, even better. Okay. Considering, I don't know. I need to figure out a build for this. I feel like I have the Berserker builds down. I kind of want to keep playing, instead of rotating through them, I might do... So I'm planning on doing 3 videos a day for a little bit because I'm obsessed with this game and the YouTube numbers are going up, so I'm happy. I might keep trying to figure out Pyro once per day. I want to see if I can get higher in Master because I feel like I have my builds kind of figured out. I at least have a few different options depending on what the shop gives me. And then the unranked thing, I don't know how I feel about that, but it's kind of fun to play with. I don't think I'll keep going with the unranked thing for a long time, but I like getting to look at builds that I normally wouldn't look at. So I might even look at Pyro stuff. So I'm probably going to do that as the 3rd video of the day and just say no beta content for right now, unless people give a lot of feedback that they want beta content. We'll see. That's my current thinking, but it changes often. For now, that is going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching.